Yo, it's Zelda, tuning in with the Weather Watcher. We're doing an exclusive interview. Out.
Monster, my check is sinister, I keep forgetting. Don't understand the fretting, just keep moving like I'm Freddy. You kill or you forget me, please don't ever try and second guess me. I don't compare, you never less me. I feel the force is how they test me. Human condition always been progressing. Mental health always been included.
You mentioned out of that batch or run of releases, Dissociate was actually your favorite. Is there any reason why that one was a little more meaningful to you?
I felt like that was just like a very vulnerable spot. I was pulling from like 16-year-old me, like just like being heartbroken or just feeling betrayed or being in love or like, you know, just like super pure innocent emotions that weren't really tampered with yet by the world. Like they were just pure. And so I was really just writing from a place like that. So whenever I listen to it, it kind of like takes me back to like that state of mind. And it's kind of just nostalgic, you know. I like nostalgia. So yeah, I just like how it makes me feel, and it takes me back to like when things were simpler and stuff, and it helps me remember like who I was back then and like identify with that person. So that's why I really do fuck with that. Yeah.
It's crazy you say that because I honestly had the same reaction. It definitely brought back like more raw feelings that I hadn't felt in a long time, and it just almost brings you a sense of closure, it's okay to feel that way because it's not just like in your head. Other people kind of go through similar feelings. So I think you do a really good job at like...
Yeah, and like what you felt back then, that was still real. Like, you know, like just because it's not still kind of like a theme in your life, like back then it still mattered, it was still real. So yeah, that's kind of, I like that too.
After that, it's a little pause in releases, and it looks like, you know, you start doing some collabs with people. You know, you got that feature on Ills That Kills, Drive. You got the release with the Castaway, Slide, and then your most recent single, Tendencies with Brooksy.
Yeah.
What can you say about, I don't know, entering that phase of like, I'm going to be more collaborative with my releases and not just have solo records?
To be completely honest, I just got to this point where like all my feed is just like me, and I was like, yo, like I need to do something about this. Like this is like getting a little narcissistic looking, like, you know what I mean? I don't know, not even, but yeah, I kind of just like realized I was like, I need to work with more people. And I wanted to do different stuff with my music and just challenge myself as an artist, because for me it's like more comfortable to work on my own music than to work on other people's music or work on music with other people, because I get really just like shy, anxious, like it's hard being vulnerable like that in front of other people, you know. It's like you're just being 100% yourself, and you never know how people are gonna take it or whatever. But yeah, so I kind of just decided I need to branch out. And that collaboration with Castaways, we did that, I think it was like April last year. So it was pretty early in the year where or maybe it was it might have been a month, but it was early in the year. It was like the first half of the year where we linked up in the spring. And yeah, we just got together at Bozzy's house, and we made a banger, obviously, and then we made another song too. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. So yeah, that was like really cool. And then after that, I was just kind of focusing on my own music, and there was a Riff Raff show, and Brooksy was there performing, and he saw my set, and he was like, you're fucking dope, and like it's hella showing love. And I was like, nah dude, like you're dope, what the fuck. So he told me, he's like, come out, like him and his girl, like Darian, they have this really cool little house, like really cool setup in Winnemucca, and they invited me out, and I stayed with them for a weekend, and we made hella music. And so that was like really cool for me, just like being able to, you know, stay with them and like really get that quality time and like really work on music and stuff. But yeah, so at this point I'm like all for collabing with people. I love collabing with people, it's great. But yeah, I want to do more collaborations this year for sure. So
are there any people around the scene or in general, maybe, you know, out of the scene, that you want to work with soon, or actively trying to get in touch with?
So Stu J the Vamp and I, we're working on music. That's for sure. We're working on multiple pieces of music, and we have one that's ready too, so that's exciting. I definitely want to work with Jimmy Teflon. Fucking guy's dope. I want to put more work in with Bozzy, as always. Sinclair, she's hella dope, dude. We need one together. And I want to put more work in with Brooksy. We have a couple that aren't out yet too, so that's exciting. And then there's this guy named Nesta OG too. He's pretty cool. I was thinking about hitting him up, seeing what's good with that. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about this year. Those are my people I'm the most dialed in on. I would love to work with ZP for sure. That would be insane. So we'll see what happens. Yeah.
What can you say about music for you? Do you have any plans for anything coming out, or in the works that you can maybe reveal just a little bit about?
So I have a couple singles right now that are done. I was supposed to go record them tomorrow, but that's not gonna happen, so I'm gonna come back here and do that later. But I do have 2 to 3 singles that are kind of just, I'm starting to figure out what I'm gonna do with them. I will say for sure one of them is going to be called Reflections, and that one's going to be pretty crazy, and I'm hoping early spring, but I'm not for sure, so we'll see what happens. I had to figure out some things for that one, but yeah, definitely some singles coming. Other than that, I'm not too sure right now. I have ideas, but I don't want to say anything, because last year I hella was oh, I'm gonna do this, and then it didn't work, so I'm not gonna do that anymore. But I do have singles for sure coming, at least 3, hopefully in the first half of the year. So yeah, we'll see what happens with those.
Thinking of releases, I know your last video to come out, I believe, was a track with Bozzy called Let's Ride.
Yeah.
Great song, great visual. Do you have any plans for visuals, or is there, what are your goals with visuals? Is there anything that you want to do or kind of have in the works?
So we actually filmed the So Special video today, so that video will be out. I'm not gonna say when, but it will be out. It's coming. It's on the way. For visual wise, I don't know if I'm gonna do more videos for my previous releases. I'm not sure. I'm super indecisive. But I definitely, with the new songs that I'm gonna have coming out this year, there's gonna be more videos and things of that nature coming with it. Yeah, little promo videos, even if there's not a video. So I can't say that much, but yeah, stoked on the So Special video. That one's gonna be the first video ever. That was my first song, my first single I ever dropped, technically. So for me, it's it's a good one. It's a big deal. So hopefully it turns out great. People love it.
We're gonna get off the subject of music, change it up a little bit before we get up out of here, and ask you a couple of random questions. So we are the weather watcher, so it's only right. What is Zelda's ideal weather? What's a perfect day weather-wise for Zelda?
Honestly, I like those overcast, rainy days, That's what I thought. Not cold outside, maybe 60s, but it's overcast, raining. Yeah, that's what I fuck with that. That's what I like.
If there was one movie you could recreate and star in, what movie would that be?
Harry Potter.
Ooh, Harry Potter. Okay. So what house would you be in if you were in Harry Potter?
Gryffindor, of course. I would be restarred as Harry Potter.
Okay.
I'd be my own version, Zelda.
If a genie told you they'll grant you one wish, but it has to fit in your pocket, what would you be pulling out when you reach into your pocket?
A fat ass band. I don't know, however much I could fit in my pocket, like all 100s, obviously. That's what I pull out.
So what's the dream spot vacation if you had to, point it out on a map and just say, here's a free two-way or round-trip ticket to anywhere? Where would it be?
Dang, I don't know. I feel like I had to do some like research or something, but I've always wanted to go to the Easter Islands and see, like, to Chile and go to the Easter Islands and see those statues, those like head statues. Yeah, I don't know what they're called. I can't remember at the moment, but I literally always wanted to do that, or like go to Thailand just so I can eat Thai food because I love Thai food. That would be another place I would, or like Italy, Paris, Eiffel Tower vibes. That would be pretty tight.
Before we get up out of here, what is your message to the viewers, or if you have anything to leave with them before Zelda signs out?
I would just say, don't ever be scared to show love, and don't ever be scared to be yourself.
Right.
And that's it.
Well, sweet. We appreciate you taking the time to sit down with us and have a discussion.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I'd love to
thank
have you back.
Yeah.
And until next time, Weather Watcher Zelda.
Yep.
We out.
Sativa, all on me. I really need some indica to feel my needs. These rappers out here faking, that's all we see. They looking like replacements to Squad and G. Been at this shit for years, so we do it with ease. Showing love to peers while they jocking the steez. You shit about the drop, so haters get on your knees. This shit will never stop, they better get up to speed, yeah.